So who are these fellas then?
Darren is a guy who's really hot stuff. Dave is a handyman with time on his hands. Chris is an executive who is always on a good job.
Give him a hand, everybody. Absolutely marvellous to see you here on Love at First Sight. We've got Alison here who loves taking money off men. You've got a good reason for that.
Well, one, I'm a croupier, so
Yes.
the next day enjoy it.
You do?
Yeah.
Well, they come in, don't they? And they spend fortunes. Not just the men, but the ladies as well, going to these gambling casinos until 4 o'clock in the morning. What's the most, as you can remember, you've seen, say, a man lose in one night?
10 grand, nothing.
£10,000?
Yeah, it's nothing now.
Unbelievable.
Not to them, it's nothing.
I'll be very honest with you, I lost £12,000 once.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was playing Monopoly at the time, but anyway. Right. We've got Deborah there. Hello, Deborah.
Hi.
You've made it to the top of a man's world, haven't you?
That's right.
Yeah, so exactly what do you mean by that?
I work for a leasing company in Manchester.
Yes.
And it's dealing with cars.
Ah, right.
And cars isn't a woman's game, I should say.
Yeah.
So I'm there.
You don't find very, many sales women, do you?
Not in cars.
No.
In other things, yes, not in cars.
Yeah. So do they treat you with respect when you're trying to lease a Granada?
Oh, yes. If not, I give them what for.
Do you? Okay, watch out, guys. We're in business here. We've got Sharon over there who's did have a very big surprise in Africa. So tell us more about that.
Oh, I just got chased by an elephant.
Oh, simple as that. Yes, you do.
We were on safari and we stopped to photograph a baby elephant, but we didn't realise that we might annoy the mother who was hiding in the bushes on the other side of the road, and she happened to stampede us a little bit.
Yeah. So were you on one of these open back trucks?
Yeah, open back, no sort of rifles or anything like that. It was just totally open. It was a case of go.
We're here in one piece, which is nice. We've got Darren over there, who's a member of a very unusual club. What's that club, Darren?
It's a curry league, no doubt, and there's just a certain amount. There's 11 of us in the league, and it's just how many curries you can eat during the month.
Oh, no!
I'm the leader with 90 this
90?
year.
You've eaten 90, what, in a month?
No, in this year.
Right. What's your favourite curry?
I don't care.
You don't care?
I'm not worried.
What a strange club. We've got them all on the show tonight. We've got Dave there. Hello, Dave. You're taking time off, aren't you? You've got a year off.
Yeah.
But you are doing a lot of DIY at your place.
True, especially with the next door neighbours.
What do you mean?
The single parents down the road.
Oh, I see. Right.
Quite appreciative of it.
Well, that could be, that could be a very interesting fact for the ladies over here, especially if they like their men and the DIY, because it's always important in the household. We've got Chris now, an executive salesman. What do you sell then, Chris?
Portable accommodation.
Yeah.
Loos. Offices. Whatever you want. Whatever you want, we'll do it.
Oh, you sell those portaloos?
Yeah.
Right,
Loos,
so
whatever you want.
I've often seen them at county showgrounds and so on, and I must admit, I've often said to myself, I wonder how much they cost to hire for a weekend. So how much would it cost to sort of hire a portaloo for a day?
About £50.
50 quid.
They rattle a bit, but as long as you hold on, you'll be all right.
Well, now it's time for a few questions, I think. Helen's got the questions. This, of course, will allow you to find out more about each other. And remember, we want very honest answers here, OK? And where do you want to go, Helen?
Darren.
Darren. Darren it will be. When you were a child, Darren, was your favourite game Cowboys and Indians, Doctors and Nurses, or was it another game?
Definitely doctors and nurses. Yeah.
Really?
I'm afraid so.
So were you a doctor or a nurse?
I was a nurse.
What appealed to you about that game more than anything else?
The dressing up.
What about everybody else? How would you choose? I mean, what was your favourite game when you were a child? Was it Cowboys and Indians, Doctors and Nurses, or other games? Choose now. Go on, let's have a quick look as to how you would choose there. Right, Deborah, what were you doing when you were a child?
Locking my brother in the room, and that was fun.
Oh, was he a nasty boy or something?
No, I just like picking on him.
You did?
Yes.
Was he younger than you or
Yes.
older? He was. Has he ever got you back since?
Yes, plenty.
Yeah, I bet he has as well. What about you, Alison? You were into doctors and nurses?
Yeah, started young.
Okay, and the next question, thank you. All right then, Dave, we'll go for you here. Are really good-looking people the best partners? 1, yes, because they keep you looking good too. Or no, because they're always going to have other admirers. Or 3, it depends on what they think of you.
I think it depends on what they think of you.
Yeah? Right. I mean, do you go out with lots of good-looking... Do you go out with lots of good-looking people?
Not necessarily. How can I say? If you go out with a good-looking girl, some of them, they just like to stay the whole evening by a mirror, putting makeup on, which I don't particularly like. And other good-looking girls like to do nice things, like go out for a car drive, bike ride, whatever. They're very exciting. It's not just sitting there with lots of makeup on and hairdos.
Do you often ride your bike as you are? Sort of
Not
like
usually, no. I put my leather underpants on.
I mean, you don't like makeup on girls. Now, I just have to say that all the girls have got makeup on. I must say it's very subtle from where I'm standing. I've got to be very diplomatic here, ladies and gentlemen, but no, it really is. So, I mean, are you impressed by the girls so far as a threesome?
I am. I think they're very nice, good-looking ladies, yeah.
Well, I'm glad about that. I'm glad about that. Very good. What about everybody else? Okay, are really good-looking people the best partners? Yes, because they keep you looking good too. Number 2, no, because they're always going to have other admirers. Or 3, it depends on what they think of you. So you choose now. 1, 2, or 3. And let's find out. What do we got? Chris, yes, because they keep you looking good too.
Yeah, you've got to have a good-looking girl on your arm, then other girls that are good-looking are going to come for you, aren't they? You've got the good-looking girl, and you want them.
Very good. I suppose if you're seeing with a girl in a nightclub, for instance, I mean, you're setting the precedent, aren't you? I mean, it might just be, you know, a date for that night, but there might be other girls there thinking, well, yes, exactly, I heard that. Okay, a quick question. Let's have another quick question. Right.
Go for one of the girls this time.
Should I?
Yeah.
Who would you like me to go for?
Deborah.
All right, Deborah, here we go. If you woke up in the morning to find a stranger in your bed, would you not be in the least surprised? 2, you'd scream your head off. Or 3, behave in some other way.
Behave in some other way.
What would you do?
Ask him if he'd like a cup of tea.
It's a very, very good answer. Well done. And very quickly, everybody else choose. Go for it. Not be in the least surprised. Would you scream or behave in some other way? Choose now, everybody. That's it. Make your choice. I must ask you, Chris, how would you behave in the other way?
In the other way?
Stranger in your bed.
I'd make the most of it.
You would? Right, there you are. I think you better take those questions back. We've now got just a little more time to allow you to make your choice. This is the very important part in the show, when you make the right choice with a bit of luck. And remember, you can't change your mind because it's going to be locked into Cupid, our computer. So one last fleeting glance, as I always say, and make your choice right now. It's funny, but have you ever found any stranger in your bed before now?
No.
No?
Could be fun though, couldn't it?
I was just checking whether I was in the right bedroom last night. Right, I'll see you in 2 minutes after this break. See you then.
Tonight, Joe is recognized at the airport.
I was just too embarrassed to tell him I didn't remember who he was.
Do you remember a guy named Jerry Stark?
Skinny kid, bad teeth, big blotch on his face.
No, that was Brian.
No one can work out who he is.
You are the closest thing he has to family.
And things are getting complicated.
Now I have to throw a bachelor party for a complete stranger. How am I supposed to get sleazy entertainment at this hour?
Wings, 8:30 tonight on Sky One.
Well, you join us here at the Ribena Fun Run with one more lap to go, and it's anyone's race as they round Blackcurrant Corner. They've stopped! They've stopped for Ribena. And who wouldn't? After all, it is packed with lots of delicious blackcurrants and... Oh, they're off again! And making for the finish in one big bunch. Who's going to be first across the line? It's all of them! Well, it seems they're all onto a winner with Ribena.
Ribena, full of blackcurrant goodness and packed with vitamin C.
Quand j'ai soif, moi, je Ouais.
Ça va être...
Qu'est-ce que c'est ce soir? Moi aussi, c'est du poulet. Et en plus, je suis plus jeune. Ah, la bolognaise. Oh, c'est du bœuf.
Non, le monde sur un plat.
Another colourful character from the Addams Family.
Beautiful. You meant to blow them up? Of course. Why else would a grown man play with trains?
The Addams Family, soon on Sky One.
There's no waste with piranha.
Hey, what a cracking bunch we've got on the show tonight. Well, of course, they made their choice just before the break. There's no way they can change their mind. It's all locked into Cupid, the computer. And without further ado, we're now going to reveal all, literally. We're going to start off with Deborah. Which of these three guys did you choose? Okay, Deborah. So why did you go for Darren?
He likes curries.
Do you like curries?
Yes.
Oh, well, that's good because... I mean, it's when you've been out for a curry by yourself or something, and it's when you get home later that it's
many of those.
Have you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you get many problems the next day, Darren? You know, when people say, "Oh, where were you last night?" No. All
never.
right. Well, did Darren choose Deborah? Let's find out. Cupid, tell us the answer. Yes, you, Sharon. Why did Darren choose Sharon?
Well, dear old Shaz, bless her. Stylish, very stylish.
Thank you.
Your kind of lady, eh? Well, I hope she eats curry. I really do. Sharon, did you choose Darren? Here comes the answer right now. Yeah! Well, I'm absolutely amazed. You know, 90 curries already this year. I didn't think he'd stand a chance. So, Sharon, why did you fancy Darren then?
Well, I thought, since I'd done a lot of dealing with wild animals, he looks like the best to tackle.
Well, that's a good enough reason. I know you're going to have a good time, and you'll be back for prizes with a bit of luck as well. I can't get my words out tonight. I'm so excited. Right, let's move on. We've got Chris now. Chris, which of these three girls did you choose? Okay, Chris. Don't look so excited, mate.
You're going to ask who I chose now?
Why did you choose Alison then?
Well, she's got long blonde hair, she's good looking, and she's someone I'd like to have on my arm any night.
He's so romantic, Alison. Did Alison choose Chris, Dave, or Darren? Cupid's got the answer. What do you think? Darren, what's the secret?
It's the curries.
It's the curries. I'll never eat Chinese ever again. So, why did you choose Darren?
It's got to be the curries.
You did really?
Yeah.
Well, I'm absolutely amazed.
It's such an attraction.
As you know, Darren chose Sharon, of course.
Sharon.
Yeah. So hang on, this is getting very complicated now. So who have we left out? We left out Dave. We left out Dave. Which of these three girls, Dave, did you choose? Oh. Well, that's not so bad, is it, Alison? Why did you choose Alison, Dave?
Well, I think she's quite an attractive sort of person. Nice dress sense, nice blonde hair, and not too much makeup.
Yeah. Can I just ask you very briefly, because I've got an extra 10 seconds, do you fancy Dave at all?
What for?
Right you are, would you please give a big cheer to our loving couple, Darren and Sharon. Bring them up, come on. Oh, I don't know, you lot are going to get me into trouble, you really are. Well, thank you very much indeed to Dave and to Chris and to Deborah and Alison for playing the game. Believe me, and I promise they will get one of our special passion pins. Give them a nice round of applause. Thank you. Right. Well, they're chatting already, which is a good sign. Where are they going to be going out tonight, then, Hannah?
You can play the gallant St. George to your damsel at the St. George Cantonese restaurant. Over an exotic and oriental meal in serene and relaxing surroundings, you'll discover the mysteries of the Orient and each other.
Yeah! Well, I have to say, for the first time on the show, we don't have a satisfied customer because he said, curries! That's all I want, curries! Well, they might even do you a special one, but I know you're going to have a good time. I've been to the restaurant myself. It's terrific. Give them a hand, ladies and gentlemen. Well done. See you later. Great stuff. Woohoo! Oh, right, I must remember to bring the air freshener tomorrow, I'll tell you that now. We'll go back to one of our previous shows, and do you remember when this couple fell in love at first sight?
Well, the reason being, she kept on winking at me and blowing me kisses. and she was like that, she had a £5 note like that.
Fancy going on one of her flying lessons with her?
Joking at you. Unless she takes us to our love trip.
Well, I thought I'd take him flying and see how funny he thinks he is then.
Yes, you remember them, of course, as Angela, who's a sales rep, and Dave, he's a butcher. We brought him back on Love at First Sight.